Had a script idea, but I was just talking about my Oshis and the VTubing scene, but it just it kind of just got like essentially like a video essay talking about my history, which could be interesting in a way, but not necessarily right now. But the script was just mainly glazing certain VTubers that I've seen. I think what I really wanted to note was what I'm really going to talk about now is my essentially Kami Oshi, which is Fillion, and then why and how my other VTuber Oshis have kind of changed over time. Initially, I would say that like the one VTuber that I would watch way in back would be Amelia Watson. It was mainly really only like clips of her, clips of her stream. I didn't even know where she streamed. I thought it was a Twitch person, but apparently it's probably only YouTube. Like the one clip I remember, like thinking, okay, this is it, was her Megamind stream, where she members only react stream to Megamind, because Megamind was really a movie I watched as a kid. And it was one of my favorites. And then also her clip versus DSP, where she just uses her logical game knowledge, ball knowledge, to overpower the competition and just very easily solve a Breath of the Wild shrine. Um, and then the next VTuber in line I watched was Vin Penrose and her shorts. Really, it was mainly, yeah, just the shorts, and then I think a video or two. And then I got into her Generation Isekai, mainly just her Pokemon movie was fun too. A was Yuko Yurei also good. The one video of her entire generation in a school environment was probably my favorite of the generation. And then shortly after discovering the shorts, I found that Idol Generation 2 EN Gen 2 was a debuting soon, in which I found some more Oshis that I'm not going to say which one was my Oshi for reasons, but they were. And then for a while, I watched those streams. Eventually, it became like a hassle to watch those streams, and then eventually, I wasn't only watching it for viewing purposes or for entertainment or for enjoyment. And then also like the games they played were not games I was so interested, so it was just not something I was interested in. And eventually I just stopped watching her streams, which I it's always sad, but like also I want her to do well and stuff. But and then eventually I just went back to watching Fidian, and then from that point, I was no longer really watching her live streams, only her YouTube. Occasionally, a live stream, like I try not to laugh live stream where she like pays herself or like eat some weird thing or had an outfit of reveal. Those ones I would watch, or if there was an interesting stream idea with a other content creator. Onigiri was another VTuber I was really into when she did cooking. Eventually, I just stopped watching because I just get recommended other things. Uh, New me, I got introduced by Fidian, by the Fidian's content. I got recommended New me from that. A lot of the I followed her on Twitch, and then stuff. There was like a long period, just like only watching Fidian stuff, and then eventually the React VTubers came along. Oh, also, but before that, Nero, her Minecraft collabs, where she count how many people she would be able to pick off with a gun was very funny and very out not out of context, but like very not egregious. I'm trying to find the word, and very out of pocket. And essentially, yeah, just very funny, very out of pocket. This is when she still had the free to play VTuber model and the old voice. I'd catch here and there what Nero would be up to and what else. So yeah, then it would be after Nero, and that was when I found the reactive VTubers. I remember being given a choice upon myself. I would choose like I would be recommended Smugalana or I would be recommended Aqua VT. And then I don't know why I chose Aqua, but I did, and I enjoyed it. I still watch the videos. I don't, it's just, the live streams are, I don't have time to catch those. If I had time, I would like to, but I've been a long time Aqua sub. I was there when she had the model that could only face one direction, but not the old 2D, not the one from her. Like it would be 3 models ago or 2 models ago, because 1 model ago would be the one she made, and 2 models ago would be the one that I'm talking about. So 2 models ago, and then she blew up watching React content, watching Neuro. I guess I caught up on Neuro, watching her catch up on Neuro. But then again, I knew more about the events, not just what happened, and then her reacts told me, or showed me those reactions, but those events, and then what else? And then eventually I would, click on Smugalana videos and her takes on, her videos, her react stuff for fun. I would say I still like Aqua more, I think. Um, I guess a while ago, I don't know how long, but like, uh, Rev says that Sue has always been like a VTuber I'd watch, but like I just have like phases where I watch him and I don't watch him, but he's always been around for a while. I wish I could like I'm pretty sure there is a way to see how long you've been subscribed to someone, so I can see how long I've been subbed to Rev. I can probably quickly see what other VTubers I am sub to. Uh, oh yeah, so also like a lot of before I fell off of Idol, I watched the Idol ES, yeah, Idol ES debut, and then very shortly after there was Idol EN Gen 3, but I was still catching up on Idol ES debuts. That I didn't watch them live, so I haven't really caught up with them. Berry Crepe was pretty recent. I say recent, but like relatively recent in the timeline of my VTuber experience, in which her laugh is contagious. Her video ideas are unique. Like I don't see anything. Like she's playing games I only see her playing. Let's see what else do I have? More idol. Uh, Doki Bird. I can't lie, I like her videos. She's funny, but that was a VTuber I watched after the Niji Sanji stuff happened. What else is new? Yep, Firian, more idol graduated talent, Hatsune Miku, uh, more idol, more idol. Oh, Made Mint. Eventually, after watching so much Dokibird, I got exposed enough to Mint that I'd say I like her content enough. More idol, more idol, more idol. I guess Ori Days is a VTuber artist, and their videos definitely inspired me to want to learn more to draw, and I'm still trying to practice in the middle of practicing more about my art. getting them getting it done more. When I talked about Osaba is a I watched and it's I watched a lot of clips of her previous life. I watched some of the streams of her current life. Sanazawa, always just great content there. Smagalana I talked about. Uh, more, more, more. Overall, Pixie, I watched after watching enough Alpharad. I think what really made me want to click on Wolf Pixie content was her Soul collab with Alpharad, and then that'd be about it from yeah, that's about it for my VTubing experience. Um, Shout out my Oshi Vivian. Hope she gets her papers sorted out for mice. Bye bye.